everybody. I hope that you're fine and everything is okay. And today we're going to start our lesson. And as usual, my first question is, what day is it today? Yes, today is Thursday, the 9th of April, 2020. Now, please, as usual, put the video on pause and then come back. Okay, and my second question for you is, what day was yesterday? Yes, yesterday was Wednesday, the 8th of April, 2020. So, what do you think our lesson today could be about? Yes, we're gonna talk about was, were, and wasn't, weren't. In what time do we use was and were and wasn't, weren't? Well, if you answered in the past, если вы ответили в прошедшем времени, you are absolutely correct. And for today's lesson we have 5 goals. На сегодняшний урок у нас есть с вами 5 целей. Goal number 1. To learn about when to use was and were. Next is to learn about when to use wasn't and weren't. To understand that was not and wasn't are the same. To understand that were not and weren't are the same. And of course, to be able to use was, wasn't, were, and weren't in the written and spoken language at the end of this webinar. Okay, so was, were, and wasn't, weren't. How can we translate these words into Russian? Как мы можем с вами перевести эти слова на русский? So was, were, был, была, была, были. And wasn't, weren't. Да, вы уже заметили отрицание здесь. Соответственно, не был, не было, не была, не были. And here we have an example. How was your test, sweetie? The questions were easy, mom, but the answers were so difficult. Каким был твой тест, дорогой? Обращается мама к мальчику. Вопросы были простыми, отвечает он ей, но вот ответы были сложными. Все у нас с вами здесь в прошедшем времени. And now we have some handy charts. As you can see from this table, we have affirmative and negative forms. And let's start with the affirmative. Affirmative, can you remember? What does it mean? Yes, affirmative утверждение. So I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, you were, they were. In negative we have two forms, long and short. Да, в отрицательной форме у нас с вами есть полная форма и краткая. So, I was not, I wasn't, you were not, you weren't, he was not, he wasn't, she was not, she wasn't, it was not, it wasn't, we were not, we weren't, you were not, you weren't, they were not, they weren't. And here what we can say is that I, he, she, it, we use was, and with you, we, there, they, we use were. And remember that was not equals wasn't. Помните, что was not равняется wasn't. And were not равняется weren't. Okay, and now I was at the supermarket yesterday and bought apples. She wasn't at the library with my books. You were at the park and played football. They weren't at home asleep in bed. And here you can see some pictures. And the task is, can you match the sentences with the pictures? Think about and then come back and we will check your answers. Okay, now I hope that you are ready to check. And sentence A is picture 3. Sentence B is picture 2. Sentence C is picture 1. And sentence D is picture 4. Yes, that's absolutely right. Okay. And here is the next exercise. And what you need to do here is you need to choose the right answer and you need to write it down in your copybook. Да, вам нужно будет выбрать правильный вариант ответа и записать его в свою тетрадь. So as usual, put the video on pause, get ready, and then come back and we will check your answers. So I hope that now you are ready to check your answers. So sentence number 2, the girls were happy last week. Number 3, grandma was at the supermarket 2 hours ago, and I hope that she washed her hands after it. Number 4, you were late for school yesterday. Number 5, Sam was tired last night. Number 6, Mark and Anna were bored last Saturday. А мы здесь с вами используем were, потому что Марк и Анна это они, and they were. Number 7, the dog was in the garden yesterday. You and Ahmed were at school last Monday. It was sunny last week. And we were at the cinema last night. And now you can see the bonus task. И вы можете видеть задание бонус, которое обязательно к исполнению. And what you need to do is you need to make 5 of these sentences negative using wasn't and weren't. Что вам нужно сделать? Вам нужно переделать 5 утвердительных предложений из списка в отрицательные, используя wasn't и weren't. И, естественно, записать их в своей тетради. Okay, and next task for you is to write sentences using the past simple of be. And you can use the handy chart, and we will not check this exercise this time. Мы с вами не будем проверять это упражнение, потому что вы запишете его в своих тетрадях и отправите его на проверку. Okay, and the last task for you for today is this. Can you answer these questions? Answer in short form and long form. Ответьте в краткой и в полной форме. So here we have 5 questions, and we have an example here. И у нас с вами здесь есть образец. So, for example, were you at the park yesterday? Вопрос, был ли ты в парке вчера? И варианты ответа. Yes, I was. Short form and long form. I was at the park yesterday. Or, no, I wasn't. I wasn't at the park yesterday. Write your answers in your copybook and send them, and we will check. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.